Hey guys, so today we are going to be drawing a Christmas themed penguin. So we're going to go ahead and get our pencil, and we're going to start off by doing one circle, which will become its eye. We're going to go and make another circle, which will be its other eye. And we're going to move over and start drawing its beak. For that, it's more like of a oval shape. We're going to go ahead and do that. And then after this, we're going to go ahead and draw a line. It's going to be part of its head. We're going to try to connect both of these lines, almost forming almost like a U. And remember, if it's not perfect, that's okay. And then we're going to do another line almost in the shape of a U. This is going to form part of its body. And then we're going to go to the other side, and it's going to be pretty much the same thing. We're going to do that and try to connect it. Try to make it like the other side. And there you go. Almost like a U there as well. Alright. Then we're going to go and try to do that at the bottom and make it connect. Now we have most of its body. We're going to go ahead and start at the top. So we're going to go ahead and start drawing. He's going to have a hat, so we're going to start drawing the bottom of his hat. Alright. For this, you just have to make sure that it all connects. Again, if it's not perfect, that is okay. And we're going to go ahead and draw the middle part of it. And then we're going to go ahead and finish up at the top for the hat. Okay. And then we're also going to do this little pattern on there, just for decoration. Making sure that it is Christmas themed. For this, it's almost like little squiggles. We're going to go ahead and do two of them. So we're going to go ahead and do the second one. Remember, these are like these little zigzag patterns, almost like squiggles. Alright. For this, you got to try to make sure that they follow a similar shape. And then we're going to go ahead and finish off with the rest of its body. For this, you have to just make sure that it matches the initial curves that we had made and that it connects from the bottom to the top. There we go. You see our penguin is actually starting to take shape. Now we're going to go ahead and draw its feet. There we go. So that's one. We're working on the second one. There we go. And, this one's going to have a tail. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to make its tail almost little swirls. Alright. And like I said, make sure that the lines just end up connecting. Very good. And now we're going to draw its hands. That's the first one. And there we go with the second one. You know what? I want to make it hold a fish. Maybe this penguin's a little hungry. And a lot of these lines is just about connecting. It's a lot of, U shapes. And we'll draw its eye now. We're also going to make it a fin. There we go. And then its top fin as well. There we go. See, now our penguin's looking like a penguin. Alright, and now we're going to outline it with the marker. You can use any marker. For me, I picked the Sharpie that I had. And we're going to go ahead and go over every detail. Right now we're going over the beak. And if you see, we're following a similar pattern to what we initially did. You can follow any, but it's a matter of covering the whole pencil outline that we did. Alright, this time it's a bit easier. You know, we do have lines that guide us, which is good. Initially we do it with paper just in case we need to erase anything. You know, it's not the end of the day. Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and keep tracing. Now we're doing the outside of the body. There we go. And we're gonna go ahead and do the bottom of the hat. Alright, there we go. Almost done with the bottom. There we go. Now we're gonna do the middle portion. Alright, easy enough. And we're also gonna work on the pattern that we did for the hat. There we go. I really like Christmas. I don't know about you guys, but it's one of my favorite holidays. And we're working on the second pattern that we did. Now we're gonna focus on the top. And there we go. Now we're gonna start working on the rest of the body. See guys, we're almost done with it. And once again, we're gonna go ahead and work on the feet. That's one, and now two. And we're gonna work on the hands. Like I said, we did a lot of simple, you know, it's a lot of U shapes. Nothing wrong with U's. And we're working on the fish now. Alright, top fin is done. There we go. And we're done with the eye now. And now we're working on, there we go. It's really coming along. Now we're gonna go ahead and fill in the eyes. For this penguin, I made the eyes fully black. There we go. We're done with the eyes now. And we're gonna go ahead and work on the tail. And there we go. So now we are going to color the penguin. For this penguin, the colors that I picked was red for the hat. As you can see, I'm filling it in now. And the pattern in between, still deciding whether I'm gonna leave it as is, as a good contrast, you know, good Christmas colors, or if I will fill it in with something. I guess we'll worry about that when we get there. But for now, we are filling in the area that we want it to be red. There we go, and we're almost done. There we go. You know, I like how it looks. I think I'll leave it as is. But now we're gonna work on the beak. For that we chose yellow, and the same color is gonna be applied to the feet. Alright, and we're almost done with both now. There we go. I really like how it's coming along. What do you guys think? And for the body, I did choose a light blue color. And we're gonna go ahead and color the penguin's hands. There we go. We're almost done with that one. And on to the second. Alright. There we go. I feel like it follows like icy snow coloring. We're gonna do that for the fish as well. There we go. Yeah, I really like how this is coming along, guys. What do you guys think? And we're gonna go ahead and color the top fin as well. This is also gonna be the color that I chose for the tail. There we go. And then it's gonna be for the outer part of its body. So let's go ahead and do that also. There we go. I really like how the colors are looking on this as well. It's really following like winter colors. There we go. So right now we're pretty much finishing on the top of its head. And then we'll continue to the rest of the penguin's body. There we go. And remember, you guys can take as long as you need to. Even if you need to pause the video, you can do that as well. And there we go. We're about pretty much done with the body. Alright. How's you guys coming along? There we go. And we are done. And that is our Christmas themed penguin. Let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, make sure to have a great day.